Yeah.
We're live.
Okay. Hey, Craig, would
Hey,
you
what?
would you rather live without music or without toilet paper?
I would rather live out without music because, yeah.
That would just be
Enough
gross.
said. Enough said. Definitely without music. Anyways,
Sure.
enough of this ridiculousness. Our task today is to highlight how students and teachers can use screencasting in their classes and assignments for their classwork. So I have asked Melissa Sarsfield to join us to showcase how she's using it with her Spanish students in terms of using the camera feature and students being able to record their voices rather than just always turning things in with paper and pencil. And then I'll highlight how you can also use this tool to screencast your own lessons if you choose to flip a little bit for your class and presentations that you've already created, but you want to record them. I think it's important to know that no matter whether students are using this or whether teachers are using this, you always want to keep a 5-minute rule in play. Video should not be any longer than 5 minutes, and some would even argue to be even less than that. So Melissa is going to start us off, and as she gets ready, it's important to know that this is a Chrome extension called Screencastify. And in order to, if you don't already have it, you do have to be logged into your Chrome browser. And we will have the link to get to it if you don't currently have it. But Carrie Lunn has pushed this Chrome extension to all students, and when they're on their Chromebooks, they automatically see this extension. So it's more so just the teachers having to get ready ahead of time to get that extension. So Melissa, take it away.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. So this here is what students will see. They will see this picture here once they hit this Chrome extension. So I start my class off every, once a week or twice a week with my students, and I'll have a would you rather question. That's why I started telling Craig, would you rather? So I have them, like today, the question is, would you rather be on a deserted island alone or with somebody that you hate? And so it just gets them talking, and I just have them do it for about 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. We spend the first few minutes of class doing it. So the children will pair up and they go up and hit their Screencastify. And I'm going to show you, but basically this little tab will come up, and when they hit their Chrome extension, Screencastify, and I always tell them to do a camera so I can see their faces, and then they hit start recording. So I'm going to just do a quick little one here. You might not see it just because that's related.
We actually do see it today.
Oh, perfect. Great. Okay. So I, have them make sure that camera is taken, their microphone is bebopping around so you can see that that's on. Show preview windows lets them see themselves to see that they're in their screen, and you just hit start recording, and there I am, lovely over on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, Craig, but here it goes.
Yes, we can. Hey, it's working today. This is good.
Cool. And so they're saying, I would rather live by myself than with someone I hate. Okay, and stop. And so immediately they stop, and then I'm not sure. And there I am, lovely over on the bottom. I don't close that. So I will tell them to rename it. Could be Test with Craig, and they share right here to their Google Drive. Their Screencastify automatically sends to their Google Drive. I have them make it unlisted so people with the link can see it, and they would just share it with their partner, or they could just put their Chromebook side to side, and I'll just do upload. And then in their Google Drive, it's uploading to Google Drive, and it's there immediately already in their drive, which is such a nice and easy way. Oh goodness, this face is awful. I'm gonna stop screen sharing for a second. I'll just do, I don't know if you can, I'll just do that. Greg.
Don't just put my face over your face. I see. I see.
Yeah, it looks good. So that's it. It's pretty easy. They're done in 3 to 5 minutes, and then I have them share these videos to their Padlet, which has an online portfolio. And I think Craig will talk about that a little bit, or at least send links to you so that you can have that information if you choose to make an online portfolio.
Now, Melissa, can you show people on your screen right there? You have the actual, it says Google Drive, and then there's a link. Can you click on that link?
Sure.
So I believe, does that actually open up?
It's still processing. It sometimes does take a little while with the process. So I have to actually upload that. And I think while we're hanging out, it might not come. But and sometimes sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I tell them to just put your computer over to the side, and then we're going to start moving on to our next thing while that's processing. So.
Yeah, and then that's a quick way of students getting a link, because that link should then be, if people are using Google Classroom, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the link that they can just pop right in, and a teacher will have access to that.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, you can have them submit their videos onto Google Classroom, or you can have them, for me, I use Padlet, and I have them add their blogs and their videos and whatever, so they can see growth from the start to the finish.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really easy.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna just quickly show then how, I'm gonna take over here. All right, do you see my screen?
Oh, I see a lot of them. I'm gonna go back to my chat. Hopefully I can change that and not share mine anymore.
Okay, and share. All right, is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, so you can also use this tool just like what Melissa just did. Instead of doing a actual camera and actually recording myself, I want to actually take a screencast of a presentation. So this is where you would either choose tab or desktop. If you choose tab, then you're only going to be screencasting the tab that you have that you're currently using. So in this case, Google Play for Education tab. If I do desktop, then it would showcase everything on my screen. So we'll just do desktop. Again, same similar options that Melissa had. I hit start recording. I like to have the pop-up window show up at the bottom as well, like Melissa showcased. It just gives a good visual for me as to what's actually being recorded. And then I can go through my presentation, and I can say what I want to say with students. I'm scrolling through. We're having a great time. We're sharing lots of cool stuff. And then I just say stop recording. And then again, it will go to that screencast page that Melissa had. And this just takes us a little second here. But instead of doing Google Drive that Melissa highlighted, I believe, Melissa, you have students use YouTube as well, correct?
I do if they're going to share with the class, but I don't have them doing it. I don't have them using YouTube unless, for their Padlet. I just have them use Live.
Gotcha. So you do have that ability if you wanted students or yourself to use YouTube. You do have that option, and then you have a setting whether you want it to be public or unlisted. It's completely up to you. I've already set this up. You see it says my name here, but otherwise it would say add YouTube channel. You would click on that link, and that's how you would start the process of connecting your Screencast account to YouTube. And when I hit upload, this will immediately, we'll do unlisted since I am going to push this through. And then I'll just quickly, can you still see this, Melissa?
I can. I didn't see when you were using Screencastify, but I think we showed it.
That's fine. And you'll see here that this is the actual video. Testing with teachers, that right now it's rendering, doing its thing, and eventually, just like with Google Drive, eventually this will be ready to go to share with staff, students, whoever the audience is geared towards. So that is how you can use Screencast Screencastify to actually record a presentation. But I do want to caution people, if this is something you think you want to go into, that definitely want it short, sweet, to the point is important.
I think that it limits you to 10 minutes anyway, right?
Yeah, the free account, it does, yes. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. So that you found helpful as you've been doing this with students?
Oh yeah, I love it. The kids love it. It gets them speaking in Spanish, which they normally are afraid to do, but they know. They come in and they speak Spanish every day. So it really is beneficial, and it's really quick with the Chromebooks. It's very, very quick.
Mm-hmm. And students can show, like, they can have a little, poster or a picture of something, or the students that have the camera, they can actually rotate and flip the camera so that they can also record people. So great tool. If you haven't used it, try it out.
All right.
A-okay. And next time, Melissa, I'm going to ask you, would you rather?
Okay, got it. See you later.
Be nervous. Be nervous. All right. There you have it, folks. If you have any questions, obviously feel free and ask. Stop by 222 and we can help you out. Thank you, Melissa, for joining.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.